Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Veda and this is The Simple Budget. Here on my channel I show you how my family is using the zero-based budgeting method in order to maintain a simplified financial life. If that sounds like content that you're interested in, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join our little crew here. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Oh, I think I just bumped you guys. Things are discombobulated. Why?
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Well, usually I don't know what's going on. Something's not right.
Oh, woman.
Because I can usually...
Focus.
I know. Anyways, hi everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm very, very sorry. My intro is usually a little bit more streamlined than that, but couldn't figure out like what was going on with my hand placement there. I still am like, something doesn't feel right. Right? Something right. Maybe I gotta go like this. Like I'm moving you guys in real time.
It's a pre-recorded video. It's not real time.
Well, I'm moving them in real time. What is wrong? Something isn't right. I don't like it. Maybe it's because I have the camera turned in the opposite direction so that they can hear you, but I don't know. It's very annoying. Anyway, hi. Hi, happy Monday. I hope that your weekend was a good one. I know that was a real struggle there, right? Oh my goodness. It's been a struggle. This week was a struggle. Anyways, I hope your weekend was good. Ours, actually it wasn't terrible. I mean, it was a good weekend, but you know, I'm just struggling right now is the problem.
Let's see. It's only Sunday. We could still go to the emergency room tonight.
Stop. Why would you do that? Don't. Oh, man. Anyways, thank you guys so much, by the way, for all of your lovely, kind, wonderful words on my video on Friday. Just to give you a brief synopsis, if you missed the video, we had what we thought was a choking scare and turned out actually not to be a choking scare. It was just my daughter fainted, but we thought she was choking. And in the midst of that, there was this life vac thing that I had heard about previously and didn't buy because it was $80. And while we thought she was still choking, I was absolutely kicking myself for not spending $80 on this life vac thing. Turns out she wasn't choking, but so many of you were saying really positive things about the life vac. Like a couple people have them in in multiple places, in their home, in their car. People were telling stories that they'd heard of other people's lives being saved by this life vac. So I was really encouraged to hear about that. So I will leave it linked below again if you are interested. But the amount of people, the amount of you who were like, I literally paused the video to go buy one of these things, brought me like so much comfort, because I was like, that's how I felt too. After we realized that my daughter was not choking, but that she had fainted. I think do you remember, like, did I purchase it when you were still at urgent care with her, or did I? Yeah. I couldn't remember if I did that or if I bought it the next day, but the reason that I used for this, by the way, and I was telling this to my sister too, because we were chatting about it a little bit. And one of the reasons why I said was, you know, Mr. Simple is 6'5", 240 pounds, and he works out all the time. I'm not gonna, I'm not saying this to like brag on my hubby, although
you're welcome.
You fine girl. But he is strong, fit, capable, and he was really having a hard time trying to perform the Heimlich on a limp 100-pound child. So just imagine, like, if you're a woman trying to perform it on a man, or if you're a smaller framed person trying to perform it on a larger framed person, how much more challenging that would be. Do you want to touch on that at all? Because like I did say, like I would ask you about it if you felt up to like talking about it, what it was like to try to perform the Heimlich, not only on your daughter, but on a limp body.
Yeah, so there was, on my part, there was a fair amount of adrenaline because I was sitting right next to her when she passed out. And actually, even in retrospect, when we were waiting in the waiting room, I thought to myself, that was dumb. She didn't show any of the telltale signs of choking leading up to you know, going unconscious. So, you know, you don't always make the best decisions when you get the adrenaline dump. And so, you know, in retrospect, you know, the Heimlich probably wasn't appropriate there. But, you know what flashed through my mind actually when she passed out was when our son actually was choking, and I did the Heimlich on him and got the. You remember that when he was really young? Yeah, and that was immediately what came to my mind, which is interesting because, you know, I think there's something to successfully having a successful outcome in a stressful situation that creates a neural pathway that you default to in a previous stressful situation. Mm-hmm. Right. So anyway, the point of all that is the Heimlich probably wasn't the appropriate thing to do.
Well, that's not even the point of the conversation.
No, I know that's not the point of the conversation.
Yeah.
I was leading into that.
Sure. Okay. Fair enough.
So I don't think the Heimlich is really done on people who are unconscious.
Right.
In all the sort of medical training I've gone to, I don't ever recall doing the Heimlich on somebody who's unconscious. It's generally for people who are in the midst of choking and can still stand up and bear some of their weight, because you have to get into the proper position to exert, you know, to be able to pull into their stomach.
Yeah.
So that should have been, you know. So anyway, yeah, it's not. It was difficult to. It wasn't difficult for me to hold her up because, you know, she's not that heavy, but it was difficult for me to place her in the position where I could get my hand sort of underneath, like at that belly button level to pull her in. That was the more difficult part of it.
Yeah. Well, that's sort of what I was saying too, is the reason for the life vac, because actually when I watched it being used, it was being used on a little boy who was exhibiting all of the choking symptoms, but then lost consciousness.
Sure.
And then his parents were able to lay him down, put the life vac mask over his face, and utilize it to literally save his life. So this was not like a beat up Mr. Simple because he performed the Heimlich maneuver on a child who didn't actually need it. This was highlighting the fact that there may come a point where you need to like dislodge something from someone's airway who is unconscious. And, you know, basically that was me just saying, you are big and strong and fit and had a difficult time doing both simultaneously. Honey, what? Holding up a 100-pound human and getting the proper positioning to perform the Heimlich. Whereas if she had been choking and you could just lay her down and put the mask over her face and extract the thing, it would have been much, much easier. So that's the point that I was making, was like, I'm like, I know that I couldn't have done the proper positioning on a limp person given my size difference to you and also strength difference, you know. That's the only point that I was making and highlighting, that is I've seen it and I've heard of situations where it has been performed, or I'm sorry, the life vac has been used on somebody who was already limp, and the ability to extract the food from their airway is obviously much easier because they're laying down and you don't have to use strength. You're literally just using this gadget thing to do it.
Provides the suction needed to pull that out.
Yeah. But anyways, everybody's okay now. Everyone's good. Everybody, I think, emotionally has recovered. I think our son took the longest. But he, like his mother, has a flair for the dramatic. So he was bound to hold on to that one emotionally longer than all of us. So anyways, that's that. And, but yeah, I just wanted to say an extra thank you to you guys who were just so sweet in your comments as well over the weekend, about that situation. And then before we get into today's cash stuffing, I do just want to go ahead and announce the final giveaway winner for my December giveaway series, if you will. As of recording this video, I do not actually have the winner drawn yet, but when I edit it, I will draw the winner. By the way, in case you were wondering, as far as like ethics are concerned, I completely do a random draw. I don't choose somebody. I could never do that. I would give all of you giveaway prizes all the time if I could. So I just choose a random number generator, and that's how I pick my winners. But I'm going to go ahead and leave the winner of my budget planner. So it's the Jumping Fox Designs binder and my budget planner for the entire year, and all of the like inserts and some dashboards and stuff too, up on the screen for you now. So if you won, congratulations, and just go ahead and shoot me an email to the.simple.budgetyt@gmail.com. I will leave that up on the screen for you now as well, just so you know, and then we will go ahead and make sure that your prize gets out to you before we leave on our Christmas vacation. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for being part of this community, for being in the comments, just being here and encouraging and lovely and wonderful. I love the Simple Budget community so much. You guys make us laugh. And we just really enjoy seeing all of the comments and stuff like that. So that's that. And hopefully we will all enjoy a fantastic 2025 together. Like I said, today is the last video of December. It's the last video of 2024, because we are going away on Christmas break, which is very exciting, and celebrating my birthday, my 40th birthday, although I'm not supposed to know about the party that I know that I'm having.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't know what I'm talking about. So what I did was with this cash stuffing, I am actually stuffing quite a few of our categories just through the end of December, basically. I'm not stuffing groceries at all, because from this point going forward, we're just like finishing out the food that remains in our fridge and freezer. Hopefully leaving like a dozen eggs or something to come home to, but we'll see. And then the rest of the grocery money for the rest of the month will just be utilized when we're back home. And so that would be the only category I'm not really stuffing. But anyways, I'm going to give this cash account. We're stuffing $956 today. And so I'm going to go ahead and count this cash, and then we'll get into the rest of the video. So here we go. 1, 200, 50, 300, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 50, 70, 90, 510, 30, 50, 70, 90, 610, 30, 50, 70, 90, 710, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 800, I think. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 900, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, and 56. I did it. $956.
Good job.
Thanks. I appreciate all of my cheerleaders here on the Simple Budget, because me counting is, it's not great. It's not great, Bob. Bonus points to you if you know what that phrase comes from. Mr. Simple and I latch on to the most bizarre phrases from our favorite shows, or not even sometimes our favorite shows. Like, there was an episode of The Voice once where, do you even remember what was happening? When Blake Shelton looked at CeeLo Green, is that who it is? Or just CeeLo?
I don't know.
And he was like, damn it, CeeLo.
Oh, it's like CeeLo
stole a we don't watch The Voice. I don't even know why it was on, why we were watching it, but the damn it CeeLo really got us, and so now we say that to each other constantly. But Not Great Bob is from a very famous AMC show, and that's all I will say about that one. Anyways, you didn't ask, but I love to get random here on the Simple Budget. Anyways, I'm just gonna pop into my wallet. I have, literally 150 spadrillion more receipts than I have sitting here. They're all in various places, my purse, my office, whatever. But in case you have not heard and you are new, I take pictures of these receipts. I upload them into a variety of different cashback apps that I utilize, and you can accrue points or coins. It just depends on which app you're using. Eventually, those build up enough for you to get some money back. It's either cash or gift cards. If you are a cash person like I am, my favorites for that are Receipt Hog, Rakuten, and Upside. All of my referral information is linked below down in the description box. If you use my referral code, I will get bonus points, but you will too. And then obviously anytime you refer somebody, you get bonus points for that as well. And whoever you refer gets bonus points. So that is that. And then believe it or not, I have a little bit of change, but no rollover dollars because, we're just bumping up against all of the things here all of the budget limits are being bumped up against this time of year. I'm just gonna slide the coin jar. Oh my goodness. She's heavy. I really do think that we have as much change at least as we had last year. Do you not?
No. No, I don't think so.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that being much higher last year.
Much higher?
Yeah, significantly.
Are we gonna blame inflation on that one?
I don't know. What?
I don't know. Cause you know,
Damn, inflation stealing all of our change.
you spend more and so you have less change. Is that how that works?
No.
No?
No.
All right. All right. Because fainting was not enough, our daughter also got hit with some sort of head or chest cold. Apparently strep throat is going around her school right now, which is absolutely wonderful. Right before you're planning to drive halfway across the country to go visit a bunch of other people. But, you know, I am pumping her full of all of the like immune shots and kombucha and everything. And she does seem to be recovering, actually. She's better off than she was yesterday. But anyways, let's get into the cash stuffing, shall we? First up, high priority sinking funds. Like I mentioned, we are skipping groceries because we are just keeping our grocery money in our checking account and pulling from our debit card for groceries for the remainder of the month of December. Thank God we're splitting that cost with my mom. Fantastic. Anyways, she's very kindly like stocking her fridge for us too. She's like asked me 3 times for a different grocery list and what do you feed the kids and making sure she's got all the goodies for all of us. So anyways, taxes is up and it is going to be getting $20 this week.
Texas.
Taxes. Oops.
I can't see what that is. Texas.
Why? Why?
Have I done that one before?
No, but I'm so sad now. He can't see without his glasses.
Texas. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Beta salt and flits. Anyways, now on taxes, we've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 600, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 617? What a weird number. Oh, that's because I was like, it doesn't make any sense, but
You're
Etsy
a
and
weird
YouTube.
number.
I probably am a weird number. Medical is being skipped for the remainder of the month. And obviously, if you heard our story on Friday, not only do we have an urgent care visit to pay for, thank God for an emergency fund, we have a $74 bill that we have to pay to our dentist. Don't even get me started. And so we might be utilizing some of the extra money that we had left over after Mr. Simple purchased his TV. I mean, it's our TV because all of us watch it. We have one TV in our house. But we had like, I don't know, like $1,100 or $1,200 left over, I think, from that. I'm not really sure. So we're going to be applying some of that money toward our medical fund, and then we'll just go back to stuffing it as normal in January. But for the time being, it is not being stuffed. And actually, I might as well. Well, I think we do still have $250. We've had to move a lot of stuff around. But anyways, I'll just leave that alone for now. Car expenses is up next, and it's getting $45 this week. Like I mentioned, we are stuffing the remainder of the month, stuffing all in this one. So what did I just say? 45. So 20, 45. And now in car expenses, we've got 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 316? I think that's what I just said. I stuffed 45 into car expenses. And I have 316 in here now. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So we can actually take this to the bank and then we'll have 500 in car expenses.
Nice.
That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't keep medical, but we've got good car expenses going.
Well.
So that's a good thing. Home maintenance is up next. It's going to be getting $55 today. So I did a 50 and a 5. Right? 55? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
All right, now in home maintenance, we've got 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, and 88. Household is up next. It's getting $22. Do not come for me over my weird numbers. We've had to finagle household and toiletries because it's been such a wonky time of year. It's fine. Now in household, we've got 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Whoops. Toiletries is getting $32 today. Bless it. And again, it's a weird number because I had to like reconfigure some stuff, but we got it all sorted. I pulled some from household and added it to toiletries, and bless it, it all worked out. Clothes is getting $40 today, and you know she has needed it because as you can see, she is empty. But we're not gonna need to buy clothes for the rest of the month, so it's just gonna sit there and be happy. Bless it.
You say that.
Don't you curse us like that. Finance coach is being skipped this week. We've got 15 in there. Is that what you're showing? Okay, good.
Yep.
HOA is getting $17. Whoops, we have to pay this soon, don't we?
I do.
Yeah, I say we. You're really the one who does that.
Actually, might go ahead and take care of that today.
No, don't pay them before they're due.
They do January 1st.
Terrorists. Then you pay them on January 1st. Boom.
You relax. You stay in your lane. I'll stay in my lane.
This is my lane. Withholding money from terrorist organizations for as long as is humanly possible. Like the IRS. Now in HOA, we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 209? Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we owe them?
I don't know, 190 something.
Oh, all right. Well, take that leftover money and put it in dates. We're going to go on a date, sort of.
I know.
I'm so excited. So for the birthday party that I don't know that I'm having, it's at my mom's house. I had very specific, maybe some of you will be able to really, I'm sorry, I'm just going to be chatty today. It is what it is. This is my 40th birthday, so it's kind of like, you know, a big deal. It's a milestone. But as many of you know, if you've been around my channel for any period of time, my dad passed away. How long has it been? It's been 2 years. It'll be 3 years in January, right? That's wild. Mm-hmm. Wow. Feels like yesterday, and 3 years just sounds insane. Anyway, my dad will have been dead 3 years in January. But this is like my first like milestone without him. And when I thought about having like a 40th birthday party, like my mom and sister wanted to make a big deal of it, which is absolutely lovely of them, but I just really didn't want a lot of people there. I wanted it to be at home with my siblings and, you know, my family, and not just like a lot of people, because I know I'm going to be emotional about it, and I just didn't want to be emotional around a bunch of people. Even though I've cried on this channel with you guys before, it's different. So why am I telling this story? Oh, so because it's going to be smaller than probably my mom and sister wanted to do initially. Ow! It's going to be at my mom's house, but they have to get me out of the house because I'm spending, like, that's where we're staying when we go back east. So we'll get to have like a little date when you know, remove me from the home. We still haven't figured out what we're going to do, but I'm very, very excited because I miss Delaware a lot. Anyways. Union dues is up next. It's getting $15 today. So a 10 and a 5. And now in union dues, we've got 10, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Whoops. And then whenever we return in January, I'm going to be updating you guys on the status of the emergency fund. So stay tuned for that one. Exciting stuff. And that is going to do it for high priority sinking funds. And now we're on low priority, which has seen better days. This thing is light. Dine Out is up first. It's getting $50. And this is because obviously we're going to be road tripping. And so we want to have a little bit of cash on hand for some eating out. And so now in Dine Out, we've got 50, 100, and 5. But we also did choose to keep a little bit of money in our checking account as well, just because, you know, cash and card makes it nice.
Yeah.
Haircuts is up next, and it's getting $60. I think I did a 50, right? Yes. I just wanted to make sure how I planned that. Now in haircuts, we've got 50, 70, 90, and $100. Mr. Simple just got his haircut the other day, and it looks spectacular.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look really handsome. Home decor is only stuffed with side income. She is empty, but because I didn't do my, what's the video? I didn't do my weekly check-in on Friday because it was going to be the longest weekly check-in of all time. Trust and believe. But I did want to tell, because I have a couple of you who are patiently waiting for me to purchase couch pillows. I did. So there is a brand that I have been following for quite some time called Woven Nook. They're on Instagram. They have no idea I exist. I'm only mentioning them because I love the products that she carries. No synthetic materials, at least that I have seen. I've not seen, like, her actual pillow covers are not made out of any synthetic materials. They're all like 100% cotton, which I'm a big fan of. They're washable, they're removable. Love it. And I picked out, I want to say 5. I think I picked out 5 couch pillows. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe 4. Maybe I did 4, because I already have one on my couch that I'm keeping. It's just like a very neutral tan color, but I wanted some like other ones, like florals and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and leave pictures up on the screen of the ones that I got. If you're the type of person who is not so good at planning out like decor and interiors, she also has sets that she sells that are pillow covers that are all compatible with each other from a design standpoint, and for like a color standpoint, they just all really look beautiful together. So if you didn't want to have to pick out your own, she has some pre-made sets, although I'm not sure how much is available right now because she was running a sale, like a holiday sale, and so a lot of her stuff is like really picked over and sold out and stuff. But I will leave Woven Nook linked below for you so that you can check her out. But yeah, I'm really excited to get them in because I've been talking about these couch pillows for forever. Now I just need to buy the filler. I just bought the covers. Now they need inserts, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm excited nonetheless. Dates is up next. It is getting $35 today. Well, that's nice. This is like figuring out how much, or this is like how much it is getting stuffed in a month, but I don't ever get to see it like all in one fell swoop. So it's actually encouraging. So now in dates, we've got 20, 40, 55, 60. We're like well on our...
on a date?
We could. On like a little coffee date.
To McDonald's.
No.
Yeah.
No. I did just see on social media this cute little like French coffee cafe that's about 30 minutes away from here. We might have to check that out. Anyways, his is up next. This is my hubby spending money. He is getting $40 today. And now in his, he's got 20, 40, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, and 91. And I did see somebody ask in the comments why I get so much more spending money than Mr. Simple does.
Not a fair world is why.
Oh, this guy. So I did see that somebody answered the question. By the way, I have not been getting to comments the way that I'd like to, just because my shop has been so busy with this sale. But I did see the comment, and I just wanted to let you know, Mr. Simple spends a lot of his spending money on his jiu-jitsu training. So his is just like his jiu-jitsu comes out in a monthly, like one monthly expense every single month. And then he gets the remainder of that money as spending money. He still ends up building up more spending money than I do. But I don't have a hobby. This is my hobby. So I get all of my spending money. Although I am playing around with the idea of like utilizing my spending money on some...
It's still not fair.
Listen to you. I'm also a girl and more spendy, and you're very content with like what you have, and I am not. So that's not true. Anyways, hers is up next. This is my spending money. I am getting $41. That's right. 40.
Wait, did you give me?
1. I'm getting 41 because it was the way that the numbers like shook out. And listen, okay, you think I won't use this dollar, but I will.
Oh, I know you will.
Yeah. Oh, I will. I'm excited. There's one store in particular that I'm really excited to go to when we're back home. Anyways, Pretty Hair is up next. This funds my haircut, and it is getting $30 today. So 20 and a 10. And now in Pretty Hair, we've got 40. Boy, we're really losing light quickly on this one. Family Fun is up next, and it's getting $25 today. 20 and a 5. And now in Family Fun, we've got 20, 40, 65, 75, 76, 77, and 78.
Nice.
Yeah. I funded a little bit more toward it this month since we were going home because I didn't know what we were going to do, but we'll figure it out. House Project is another one that is only stuffed with side income. I did just empty it out a little bit for Mr. Simple's TV, but we've got $31 left in here.
Yo, how is just my TV?
Well, right. It's all of our TV.
Let me
But
tell you what, though.
you did all the research and the planning
When
and
you wait 15 years to buy a new TV,
Right.
the thing looks great.
yeah. Right. Well, and that's the thing too, is we don't like, you would never know that we were capable of racking up $60,000 in debt because our TV was literally 15 years old. We're not like, we don't have like the newest cars. We don't, what do we even, like, it's mostly just my clothes. Anyways.
No, it wasn't like.
Well, we did, like we bought a
Okay,
couch.
here was the problem.
Right. Mm-hmm.
We saved for nothing.
Right.
So when a, quote, emergency would come up,
Right. It would go on the credit card.
or like when a sale would come up and be like, oh, we need a new couch.
Right.
Which we did.
Yeah.
We
Right.
would just buy it. I like
Put it on the
talk about
credit card. Right.
Anyway,
Anyways.
wasn't a great.
It's
way
the
to
before
do
times.
things.
Now we don't have any debt. Yay. Anyways, it's crazy, right? Gifts is up next, and it's getting $35 this week. And listen, somebody can have all the birthdays they want between now and the end of the year. We're not going. Okay, just mine. Now in gifts, we've got 20, 30, 45, 50. Look at that. $50 in gifts. Thank God. Yo, I was so over that. Partay is up next, and it's getting $35 as well. 20, 30, 5. And now in Partay, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 65, 70. 170?
Yep.
Wow. That's nice.
I know.
Valentine's Day is being skipped. It's already gotten its monthly stuff, and it's got $50. Is that what you're showing? Okay.
Just.
Oh my gosh. There we go. Easter is getting stuffed, though. It's getting $7 this week. So 5, 6, and 7. And now in Easter, we've got 20, 45, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and 63. I know myself, as soon as Christmas is over, I'm going to be like, when is it spring? When is it summer? Like, I'm ready for the warm weather and sunshine after that. I don't like to live in that, like, February. February used to be my least favorite month. Yeah. And then God was like, haha, I'm going to give you a baby in February. And so now it is not my least favorite month, but I still don't enjoy February, like, as a concept. Like, I'm like, this is like the worst part of winter. Like, I know January is the longest month of the year. It's the longest year of the year. But February is that, like, doomy, gloomy month that I just am like, bleh, from a weather standpoint. Anyways. Vacation is up next, and it's getting $40 this week. 20, 40. And now in vacation, we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 95, 200. Look at that.
Look at us.
I know. We don't even know what we're saving for yet. I mean, kind of, but like nothing firm. Back to school is up next. Ooh, I'm just throwing money around here. It's getting 35 as well. 20, 30, and 5. And now in back to school, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, and 43. All right, we were interrupted yet again. I already counted the back to school money though, right?
143, does that sound right?
40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 25, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. Yep, okay. Well, now we know. All right, Halloween is up next. It's getting $12. This is what it gets every month. And it gives us enough for candy and costumes. Halloween now has 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 36? Oh, all right. Thanksgiving is up next. It's getting $30 today. 20, 30. And now in Thanksgiving, we've got 20, 40, 55, 60. Already toward next year. What? When there are like little tears in the bills and they get hung up on my envelopes, it drives me nuts. Christmas is up next. Okay, don't laugh at me, but we had to do this weird number because I had to repurpose all of the money that I unstuffed from spending last week. And that's how we got to the total of $956 today. But in order to do that, I had to flub with Christmas a little bit, which was not that big of a deal because now we are stuffing Christmas for next year. So it's not like I need this money for now anyway, but it's getting $203. And that is because, again, it's just what I had to repurpose from last week. So we've got 1, 200, 1, 2, and 3. And now on Christmas, we've got 1, 2,
203.
2, 50, 1, 2, and 3. So 253. And that's all she wrote for Christmas.
Yes,
but that's, again, that's for next year. I'm not suspect, you're suspect. Pool is up next, and oh, it's getting, this is the last stuff of the day. It is getting $32. This is for the pool membership that we have locally and take advantage of frequently. And now in pool, we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 10, 15, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. 233? Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow, that happened fast, didn't it? 233 in our pool membership. That's crazy. Goodness gracious. And the dollar savings challenge is just going to be ignored for who even knows how long. Forever.
You know, just throw it in the dine out money. We're going to use it when we're traveling.
That's probably not the worst idea that you've ever had.
I know.
I think there might literally only be like $4 or $5.
Throw it in there, and we'll start fresh on January 1st.
Oh man.
I have decreed it.
You have decreed it. All right, well, so let it be written, so let it be done.
That's what I said.
Well, that's going to do it for today's video, you guys. This is it. This is it for us for the rest of the year. I will be back. I'm not really sure. Like how long our vacation is going to go. I may not come back until like, I don't know, the New Year week or something like that. It'll be somewhere in that neighborhood, but we have a ton of content to return back into for 2025. We're going to be doing a bill condensing. We're going to be doing our emergency fund update. We're going to have all of our usual content for you guys. We're going to be counting the coin jar. And actually to that end, if you've made it to the end of this video, and you're new especially, while we count the coin jar, we do that on camera, and we did a Q&A last year, so we will do a Q&A this year as well. So drop any questions that you have for us below. Pretty much nothing is off limits. So ask away and we'll determine whether or not it's something we want to answer. But yeah, drop any Q&A questions down below. I will also, post on socials when we're looking for more Q&A questions as well. But we will be starting off 2025 with a bang, tons of content. But it's nice for us to be able to have this time off at the end of the year also. So we will be enjoying it. We hope that you enjoy all of your Christmas and New Year and Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and Festivus for the rest of us activities. You all sound like you have some fun, cozy plans. And I hope that you guys enjoy them. And thank you so, so much for being part of the Simple Budget community in 2024. I cannot thank you guys enough for the opportunity to do this. This is a privilege we are very grateful for. So thank you so, so much for being here, for supporting my channel, for supporting my Etsy shop. I just can't thank you enough to all of you for allowing this to be a side gig for me. It's very special. So thank you, thank you. And that's it. So if you enjoyed today's video, I would love it so, so much if you would give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And we will be back here again with you in January of 2025. I will be updating socials as I have a more firm date for when we'll return and for what we'll be returning with, but that's going to be that. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, happy all the rest of the things, and we'll see you guys in 2025. Bye, everyone.